Hey friends, this is the song Because of Your Love in the key of G, and this is a really simple way to chord along to this song. I hope you have a lot of fun. Make sure to stop the video. If you do click on the description below, you'll find the link to the chord sheet, and it'll make a lot of more sense as we dive in. Okay, so we have G, C, D, and then we also have the A chord. And then in the instrumental, they do include an E minor, which, you know, instrumental by yourself, it's not going to sound as great as having a band. So I think I'll omit that. But here's those four chords, okay? We have G chord, so we look for this group of 3 black notes, and we're going to play the thumb tucked in here. Play every other note. G, B, D makes up our G major chord, okay? And then if we freeze that shape in our hand, we just move up here to the C position. This is the group of 2. Here's our C note. Play every other note. We have C, E, G. That's our C major chord, okay? And then if you move up one set of notes, and then we're going to pick up this black note in the middle. So we have D, F sharp, A. And that kind of forms this triangle shape, okay? We have white, black, white, and it makes this triangle shape, okay? So if we freeze that shape in our hand, and I'm going to show you that A chord, and they throw that in the chorus, which freeze that, move down here. It's right after the note G. So F, G, A, C sharp, E is our A major chord. And you only play this chord one time just in that chorus. They throw it in there. Okay. All right. So let's review those 4 chords. We just have a G major chord, C, and D. And then we have that one A major chord in the chorus. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at the left hand, see what we're going to be doing. I would suggest finding a 5-note position that this left hand can kind of camp out the whole song and not move it out of position. So I'm going to put pinky on G, lining up these 5 fingers and keeping it here the whole song. So we have pinky on G when we're going to play a G chord, okay? G to G. Okay, then we have C to C, D to D triangle on our right hand, okay? And then when we play that one A, we're just going to play A here, A chord here, okay? All right, so I'm going to sing and play through verse 1. This song is pretty simple. It only has a verse and a chorus, and that's it. So I'm going to sing, play through it, and see how this 2 hands come together, and then we'll break that down, okay? As we come into your presence, we remember every blessing that you've poured out so freely from above, lifting gratitude and praises for compassion so amazing. Lord, we've come to give you thanks for all you've done. Okay. All right, so how the 2 hands are coming together is pretty simple. This song is written in 4/4 time signatures, so it's working really great with this 1-to-2 ratio where we just play together and then we just play the right hand by itself. Together, right hand, together, right, and so on. You're just kind of doing this nice marching rhythm. It gives you a good foundation to chord. Okay, so you're just going together, right, and so on. And you could practice that on any of these chords, just getting used to that nice, simple marching rhythm. Okay, for this verse, you can kind of keep it like I played it, where you go, as we come into your presence. Or you can kind of just block chord through it. So where it's just a 1-to-1 ratio. So we could go like this. As we come into your presence, we remember every blessing. Then you could pick up kind of that 1-to-2 rhythm. That helps kind of change from that monotonous, and kind of slows the speed down a little bit for you. So you're not having to move, all over the place. You can kind of slow it down. To your presence. You're not slowing down the tempo, but you're slowing down the transition from chord to chord, so your hands aren't moving as quickly from chord to chord. You get a little break, okay? And it just changes up the feel and the sound of the music a little bit by changing up that 1-to-2 versus 1-to-1 rhythm, okay? All right, so let's go through that together. Let's just talk about patterns. If you notice repetition in your music, it helps simplify it a lot. So just look at that verse. Do you see any patterns? G, C, D, G. Repeat. G, C, D, G. Repeat. It's pretty much that 4-chord progression over and over through that verse. And then the chorus, we got G, C, D, G, C, D, G, C, D, G, C, through a majority of it. And then the last 2 lines are just a bit different. Okay. So notice those commonalities and it takes out the overwhelm. Okay. So let's go through the verse together. As we come into C chord to your D, presence, okay, we're going to repeat that 4 chords again. Remember C, every D, blessing G, that you've poured out C, so D, freely G, from then that hops to the C quick. But you could kind of pick up this rhythm. Lifting G, C, tude and D, praises G, for compassion C, so D, may G, sing. Lord, we've come to C, give you D, thanks for G, all you've done. Because of your... Okay, now we're going to merge into that chorus, which we're just doing G, C, D, G, C, D, G, C, D, G, C, D, okay? Because of your love, C, D, we're for G, given C, D, because of your repeat, love, C, D, our hearts are repeat, clean, D, we lift you, repeat, up, C, D, with songs of G, freedom, C, D. Okay, for here's that A chord coming up. Forever we're changed because of your love. Okay, so that last line, well, forever we're changed. We just go, forever we're changed, D, because of your love, and then end on that G. Okay. All right. So you can slow the speed down in the settings as well, if that helps. Also, just break this down. Move through the right hand only, then maybe just do the left hand only, and then bring those 2 hands together. Break it up into just verse, and then just learn the chorus, and then put it all together. So those are some baby steps to get to the final playthrough. Let's do it. You could play along with me. When you mess up, just find your next chord, your next word or syllable, and you can keep going even when you make mistakes, because I still do as well. All right, here you go. As we come into your presence, we remember every blessing that you've poured out so freely from above, lifting gratitude and praises from compassion so amazing. Lord, we've come to give you thanks for all you've done. Because of your love, we're forgiven. Because of your love, our hearts are clean. We lift you up with songs of freedom. Forever we're changed because of your love. As we come into your presence, we remember every blessing that you've poured out so freely from above. Lifting gratitude and praises for compassion so amazing. Lord, we've come to give you thanks for all you've done. Because of your love, we're forgiven. Because of your love, our hearts are clean. We lift you up with songs of freedom. Forever we're changed because of your love. Because of your love. Because of your love. Because of your love, we're forgiven. Because of your love,